classroom. I ate my food. I actually listened to a podcast from Alicia, Marie, and Remy. Went to go check on the library. Didn't have to. Their listening rooms are full. I came upstairs and I'm in a classroom right now, and you're allowed to do that. I mean, people are doing that like all the time. I'm gonna study New Testament. I'm just really happy that I'm not a procrastinator, because if I was a procrastinator, then I'd be in a lot of turmoil right now. Right now I'm feeling pretty good. This test is the last test, so yeah. And I'm probably gonna have to cut a lot of this out because I'm actually talking a lot. I usually don't talk much in my vlogs, and I kind of want to talk more so you guys get to know me better. This is a different stage of life that I'm at right now. I don't really know what I'll do, but I thought since I have some time on my hands, why not make video? And honestly, I'd rather make videos than watch them. I feel like watching them is great and all, but I really like creating more than watching. Watching's only fun for so long. So, hey guys, so this is my New Testament textbook. Essentially, had to pay for this like $15 outline, but it actually is really helpful, and I've learned so much. Like, you'll see in here that there's so much information. I'm actually gonna like keep this for a while, just in case if I want to look at what I've learned and just not forget it, because I've learned so much incredible stuff about the Bible. This class, it was like definitely worth it in that sense, but I had to work my butt off to where I was now. If you don't study in that class, you're screwed. But if you study every single day, then you're fine. But if you don't, then you better start, So basically what I'm studying for this test, it starts with the second coming of Christ. So look, all that I wrote down. So all those points there, and then this, that. Oh wait, there's more. This. Once again, another page. Not too much on this page, but that's a rarity. This page. Yeah. That page. Another page. And then that page. And then, so, those pages, okay, all those pages. And then, on Thursday was our last day of that class. I have that class on Tuesdays and Thursdays for an hour and 15, which is pretty amazing. Like, I love the class schedule. Oh, so he ended up giving us 3 pages of notes that I'm about to show you. And then the stuff on Paul, like the first page that I showed you, he's like, oh, you're gonna need to know that too. So literally, he technically gave us 6 pages of notes on Thursday, and we usually only make it through 1 or 2 pages, like if that. We usually make it through like 1 page of notes, but he was literally going so fast, and he's like, you know, we're probably not gonna have enough material on the test, so I'm just gonna give you 3 more pages of notes that I'm not even gonna talk about, and you're just expected to know them. So those pages were talking about Revelation, because basically we went through the whole New Testament, give or take. We had to cut out a couple sections, and I've learned, like, you can see how you can learn so much. Like, it's amazing. And it's just talking about how Revelation is like split up. I mean, when I think of Revelation, I think of like it just talking about the end of the world, and you know, when Jesus is gonna come back and how that's gonna play out, and we take that imagery and we apply that. But basically, that's not truly what they're saying. They're only saying like 5% is about the future, like the future. So, and then all the rest of it is just about like Israel coming back to the covenant and stuff. So, I mean, that's pretty crazy. Like, I thought about that, and it's just opening up my eyes more and more. But all of it's still very important, and they're talking about different themes, and that's where the notes end here. So your girl has been studying these every day for like at least 30 minutes. And your girl is on top of it. We're just gonna be like all Gucci and we're gonna get this done, and then we'll have a reward after this. I'm really impressed with this iPhone quality. It's pretty dang good, not even gonna lie. Oh, if you guys want to see the classroom, it's just the classroom. I'm gonna have to cut a lot of this out because I'm talking so much. But I thought you guys would think this is interesting because you may be in high school, or, I mean, you might even be in college yourself. And to be honest, I didn't think I was even gonna go to college. I thought I would, or go to a university. I'm going to a 4-year Christian university. I didn't think I would be. I thought I was, I thought I would be going to a tech school right where my parents live and right where I live back home. And I thought I'd be going there. My grades were good. I could go there for free, or like it would hardly cost any money because my grades were really good. I looked at it and the student center was poor, and I'm like, I'm gonna go straight home and I'm gonna do what I've always done. I'm gonna look at YouTube videos and just be alone. And that's not what I wanted to do. And I've moved around so much that I haven't been able to make much friends or make any friends. It gets good when I tell people that I'm moving and then I'm there for only like maybe a couple more weeks. It gets like good right at the end. It's been difficult with that. It's been hard to make friends all my life, and now that I'm here, I'm so thankful that I have people. I can always have someone to talk to if I want. Like, it's my decision to be like, hey, I'm in the student center, just chill with me if you want, just come in there. Like, literally, this campus is so small, I always see someone that I know when I'm walking or when I'm in the cafeteria, and that's what I love. And I feel like I can be myself here, and just remember, like, don't ever give up on your dreams, and never stop believing that God has something better for you. He really does, and you just gotta take a hold of it. I'm struggling with things right now too, but I've seen God restore things in my life, and He can restore them in yours too. It's hard to believe it, and I struggle myself, but at the end of the day, if you're going through something right now, and you have something that you're going through, and in a couple months, it's all healed and it's all restored, God restored that. Everything can change. We just really gotta trust in God more, and I struggle with that too, but sorry for crying, but I just wanna tell you guys that don't lose hope. Really, God's got you. I've seen it very specifically 2 ways in my life, but there's been so much more that I don't even know, and like I can't recall, but it's just incredible. So just never lose faith, never lose hope, and I'm gonna study now.
Tour guide.
So I just got done studying for my New Testament. Probably took me, I don't know how long, but it took me over 40 minutes. And I just got a call from a random person, and I was like, okay, I'll answer it and just see, because sometimes those are actually important. Usually, mostly they're not, but usually, sometimes they are. So I answered, and then the person's like, do you speak Spanish? And I was like, yo, no comprendo. And then they're like, okay, bye. I was like, all right. I laughed after that. Like, I mean, I know a little bit more Spanish than that. I can't really carry on a conversation. Like, I've done levels 1 and 2, and I've had quite a bit of Spanish actually, because I've moved around a lot. But that was funny. I was gonna go to the library and check out, just see like the type of books that they have, because maybe I'll like pick up reading again, because I used to read a lot when I was a kid, and I haven't, because I don't really read much anymore, because it makes me frustrated to like read the textbook and stuff, because of my visual issues. Like, I can't comprehend what I'm reading. But if I find something interesting, like the Hunger Games, then it'll keep my attention. But I'm just gonna take a look. Probably won't be able to check anything out because I'm gonna be out for a month. But I'm just gonna see if there's any titles I want to pick up.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm sitting at the place that I did outside yesterday, and I just got some fried chicken. It's Fried Chicken Wednesdays. So I'm gonna eat that, and I'm gonna head over to the testing center and take my last exam at 1 o'clock. So Hopefully I can get done by like 3. That'd be really nice. Normal people have 2 hours because they're final exams. And then for me, I have like over 3 hours. So, but I've never needed that time. That is way too much time. But I've only needed like 2 hours. So I'm gonna eat my food and just listen to music, and I'm just so ready to be done. It is what it is. Whatever I get on this test is I put the time in, I put the work in. Maybe it'll be easier because it's the last test, I hope. I checked my grades last night and all of them were good, so I was really happy about that. But I had to put a lot of effort in for that to be the case. I'll let you guys know how it went after that.
I realized I wasn't recording this whole time. Well, okay, just got done. It's probably like 2:40, 2:50-ish right now. Started my exam at 1, then hour and a half later, 2:30, I finished. So it only took me an hour and a half to do it, which is crazy. That's like the quickest time it's ever taken me to take a New Testament test. It was just enough time to take it, but let me tell you, dude, it was hard as mess. Some multiple choice were extremely easy, but then there was a couple that I would get tripped up on, and I'd be like, what the heck? Ooh, candy. I don't want any of it. Okay, so your girl needs to get some food, but she doesn't want to really pay for the stuff, but she might honestly get a coffee and some fries, because that sounds pretty, or a coffee, or, ooh, a lemonade. Ooh, okay. I think I'm gonna get a lemonade and fries, because I'm just hungry, and then I'm gonna come back here and do some cleaning. Hallelujah. Thank the Lord that it's done. I am so relieved. Hallelujah. Later on, I'm gonna hang out with some friends. We're gonna go to this Christmas thing. I'm gonna try to stay warm. Hallelujah. My first semester is done. Hallelujah. Oh, that test was so hard. You have no idea how hard that was. Basically, it was 32 questions overall. The first 20 were multiple choice. I mean, you have to understand, it's not like common sense stuff, but it'll be common sense if you study it. Since I study it really well, I knew like, the majority of them, but there's quite a few that tripped me up. So there would be some ones that were pretty straightforward to me and be like, oh, this is the answer. And then some of them I had to like, I was like, I remember this being in the book, but I don't really remember. There was this one section, so, and then the rest of the, and then there was 12 short answer, and then there's 5 extra credit. I think I got all 5 of the extra credit right, at least 4, pretty sure I got all 5 right. Dude, I think really the reason why I'm getting great scores on it is the extra credit. So thankful that my teacher does that. Okay, so there's this one section in the test, right? Okay, on the short answer, he does this thing where it's like one question, but there's 3 parts to it. Gotta love it. So I remember the first and second part, and I couldn't remember the third part. I was like, oh no. I'm like, oh dang. So I was thinking about it during the whole test. I'm like, oh no. And then I'm like, maybe it's the purifying fire. Even though I've said that in another one of my statements, I'm like, I'm gonna put that because I'm not gonna leave it blank, of course. That'd be stupid. So I got it right. So wow. I'm just so thankful that they're done. You have no idea how much work I put in.
Way. No, no, no! Yes!
Enjoy! What's up? I got back not too long ago. Now I got to clean, and this is some of the stuff I'm taking on my bed. So I have to clean and then I have to put up this whole bed tomorrow. So I have to clean right now, and I just want to go to bed. It's 11:15. Okay, and this will be the last clip of today, and I don't know what I'll vlog tomorrow because literally this ain't gonna be anything tomorrow. But next week I might vlog a little bit of the Why Don't We concert. So excited about it. Oh, I don't eat. And yeah, and I'll talk to you guys later. I'm so exhausted. I gotta clean.